Hey dude and dudettes, it's Fitness Forever TV with M and B.
Are you interested in learning how to surf, or are you new to surfing? Well, one of the first things you're going to have to learn is how to do a pop-up. Just recently, our good friend, Dr. Molina, took me out to the beach and showed me how to do a pop-up.
Well, if you are new or you're an intermediate surfer, you've probably seen the numerous videos on YouTube showing you how to pop up. And we're going to show you one more, but we're also going to include 3 moves that you can do in the gym to help you pop up and hang 10.
But first,
the intro.
Hey guys, here we are again with our very special guest, Dr. Molina. He is apparently a man of many talents, and he is going to coach me through on how to do a pop-up so you can get up in surfing in no time.
Okay, so with the pop-up in surfing, everything is involved with speed and balance. So Melissa's going to lay down on the board here. You want to make sure when you're paddling that your body's not too far forward on the board or not too far back. You want the board to be on plane so you get enough speed when you're trying to catch the wave. So Melissa's in a good position. She's going to put both her hands on the side of the board. She's going to push up, and she's going to allow her feet to land on the board at the same time. She's going to stand up with knees bending in a nice athletic position. There's a lot of people that do a drop knee stand up. That is not a good thing. You want to make sure that you're standing up as fast as possible. And if you're learning, you are going to fall a lot and often. So it's okay. It's part of the game.
So hands on the board, push up, slide the feet under, and get into an athletic stance.
Done. Don't rip your shorts.
Well, that was a pretty cool coaching session with Dr. M, Miss Dr. Molina.
Yeah, it's always great working with Alan. Now we're going to show you 3 moves that you can do in the gym to help you get popping. In surfing, we need a great combination of strength, balance, and power. So we're going to take you through 3 moves that address all of those areas. All right, Brad, he's going to be my fitness model, and he's going to demonstrate for us a single leg squat. A single leg squat is an awesome move for surfing. It's very functional in regards to addressing stability and glute strength. So this is the way that this is executed. Brad, you're going to stand on one leg, all right? And remember, whenever we start, we're always going to start in a really tall position, abs in, find a focal point. You're going to sit down and squat off of that leg, reaching with the opposite hand to the floor. You reach for the floor in front of the big toe and then stand back up. Now, go ahead and repeat that a few times. You'll notice that as Brad is squatting, his back leg, or his non-working leg rather, is traveling behind him, acting as a counterweight. Now, it's really important that when you stand up, tuck the hips underneath you all the way.
There it is. Once you get that locked in, then you're fine.
Abs in, nice and tall. Give me one more, and then we'll show them a modification. So reaching down with that opposite arm and then coming up into the tall position. Now, if you find yourself struggling with a single leg squat, there are lots of progressions to work up to that. I'm going to show you that right now. Well, actually, I'm going to coach Brad, and he's going to show you right now. So we're going to have a base leg, your working leg, standing on the ground. Now, the opposite leg will be acting as a kickstand. So he's going to place his non-working leg, the toe, right beside his big foot. So now we have a kickstand. The majority of his weight is still going to be distributed onto his base leg. Now we're going to reach down to the ground with the opposite arm. And remember, it's important that we're squatting and sitting that butt down. Now stand nice and tall, Brad. It's really easy on this move to just bend over at the waist to touch the floor. Remember, move with the intention. So we're supporting the majority of our body weight on the base leg. The non-working leg has the toe down, acting as a kickstand to provide that balance. And we're reaching with the opposite arm down to the floor. Remember to squat down, sit, 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 sit. And as we come up, we're driving with the hips tucked under us, abs in nice and tall. Remember, even though we're focusing on legs and balance, the body works as a single unit, so make sure that you're following all of those cues. How'd that feel?
I can feel it in my quads and my butt.
That's awesome. Next up, When we do a pop-up, as you saw in the video, we're popping up using our upper body. So we're going to do a push-up variation that Brad's gonna demonstrate for us. All right, so remember, a push-up is really a moving plank. So when we're in this push-up position, hips tucked under, let's take the break out of the lower back. See, now the back is nice and flat. Brad's gonna lower himself down to a push-up, and when he comes up, he's gonna pop off one arm. Boom, bring it up off the floor to clear it. It's really important, we'll go alternating. It's really important that when we land soft. It shouldn't be a pounding. When we pound, it's really not good for our wrists, our shoulders. So it's really important that when we perform this plyometric pop-up off of one hand, that we land soft. All right, let's give me another one. And remember, abs drawn in. Excellent. Now, there is a modification of this. If you have difficulty performing the single arm push-up pop-up, you can, one, do it off an incline, so an elevated surface like a bench, but if that's not available, you can go to the knees and still perform the same exercise. So now Brad's in the position where he's on his knees, hips tucked under, abs are in. It's still a moving plank with a little bit of a pop. All right, so there you have it. Our single leg squat and now our plyometric single arm pop-up, push-up. The third move that we're going to teach you today is actually a flexibility movement. Now, in surfing, you need strength, power, endurance, but you also need really good mobility and flexibility. So we are going to, or Brad is going to, show you how to do a really great quad hip flexor stretch, which is really important for everyone out there, but especially so if you plan on surfing and popping up. So we're going to get down to the ground. I call this a 90-degree hip stretch because for this stretch, Brad is going to set up his front leg at this 90-degree angle here. His back leg, he's on this knee, and the foot, the top of the foot is against the wall. The closer that he is to the wall, the deeper of a stretch he will get. So the way I cue this particular stretch is hands on the hips, Brad. Now, if you look at Brad's alignment, the ear is in alignment with the shoulder. He's actively tucking under the hip, and that should feel like you're firing off that quad and the hip flexor. That's the leg that's being stretched, that's bent against the back of the wall. Now, when we're in this position, we're tucking the hips under, and then from here, Brad, you're going to lower your body down and place both hands framing the leg. So we're going to take a deep inhalation, inhale, and then on the exhale, he's going to come up, 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 tuck the hips under, hands on the hips, and then hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. He's going to come back down. We have a big inhale, and then on the exhale, he's going to come up, tucking the hips under actively, opening up that hip flexor, holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. So we have that 90-degree angle. The back foot is there. He's inhaling, and then on the exhale, he's coming up, tucking that hip under for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now remember, flexibility training is most effective post-strength training. So make sure that when you're doing your stretches, it's after your workout. But there you have it, 3 moves that will get you popping up and hanging 10 in no time.
Well, that was cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and thank you to Alan for showing us how to pop up. He did a really great job. But if you guys want a totally immersive experience that's just absolutely amazing, please go check out Witches Rock Surf Camp in Costa Rica. I've been there personally. It really helped hone in on my surfing skills, and I think they could probably help you too while having an amazing time there.
All right, so if you really like this video, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe. If you want to hit that little notification bell, that'd be great. If you didn't like it, well, go ahead and hit the dislike button if that's what you're into. But until next time,
Stay motivated.